Hello, VODs enjoyers. Oh, God. Okay, I haven't sent any of the links out yet. Brain, no worky. No worky. No thinky. Alright, that's sent. Now for Twitter. Oh, Twitter. Alright. Okay. Let me make sure chat's not talking. Alright, it's just me. Good. Good. Usually that wouldn't be a good thing, but right now it is. I'll start playing my voice. Okay, we're good. Fuck. Stream manager. There it is. Alright. That's open now. Oh. It's not the Geneva Convention. It ain't even a Geneva suggestion. It's the Geneva imagination. Good to see you too, Vin Cool. So wise as always. Oh look, the Minecraft launcher's updating. I wonder for what? Certainly not a game-breaking exploit that was just recently found. No, that would be embarrassing. Alright. Time to open up Fabric. How are you today, Vin? How are you today? I am here. I'm present. Certainly. That's definitely a thing. Fine, you? Thumbs up. I'm a little tired today, but always here to stream. Always here to stream on the times in which I chose for myself to stream. But yeah, I'm in pajamas right now, so it makes everything better. This is one of those fun hobbies where you don't have to look nice for it. Is it just me or is the launcher logo really fucking small? Well, let's see. Is it small? It looks normal sized to me. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, you can see my worlds. Certainly not. There's of course. They're talking about the icon? Howdy, by the way. Howdy. Howdy. I don't know which icon you're talking about, which is probably just because I'm being slow, which is not out of the usual for me. Okay, what the fuck was I doing before we left? I was mining obsidian, I think. Are you using the new No. Why would I be using the new Microsoft launcher? Why would I be doing that? I'm lazy. Desktop icon 5 head. That's why, yeah. No, I saw that the new icon was large. Don't like that. Yeah. No, I haven't upgraded yet because I don't feel like transferring all of my stuff over right now. Cause you don't have your installations, your mods. It's not hard. I know it's not hard. I'm just lazy and I forget. It's sort of easier to just open up the other launcher. You literally just gotta change the name of a single file. Too much work. That's too much work. I'm being asked of so much to do one thing. I don't know, man. I'll probably do it at some point. I've just been forgetting. Darkstone Boys for XP Farm. I already did that. I did this. I did that. Get fire res potions to use at any time. I haven't done that. That's fine, I only use the new one because I play both Bedrock and Java, and it's nice to have it in one place. Fair, fair. I don't ever use Bedrock, and it doesn't really bother me either way. And Dungeons, can't forget Dungeons. You play Dungeons? I have never played it. If I were you, I would put hoppers in the chicken coop. That's a good point, that's a good point. I'll just stop deleting these when I finish them. I'll just leave them so we can have a long book of things we've done. It's really cool. Lots of interesting ideas for Minecraft Dungeons. Hello, chickens. Yes, me big brain. You big brain. You big brain been cool. Tell me about Minecraft Dungeons. I know it's basically just a dungeon crawler. Do you think it's fun? Do they add any cool lore in? I think we're just gonna go mine more obsidian, guys. I know we did that a lot towards the end of our last time. Last time we streamed, but I think we need more just for the pathway. Lots of lore. Dungeons is the same universe as the base game. Cool. Strummed. Please nothing murder me. Okay. We need more obsidian. Because I want to, like, have a walkway fully done. Like, with barriers to keep things safe. You know, in case a ghast sort of shoots a fireball at it, and then, we get knocked off. Maybe that'll help cover us. Goodness. Okay. I will be honest with you, I am surprised I've lived this long. Not only do I burn in the sun, I have less hearts. And it's hardcore mode. I'm so surprised at myself. It's pretty fun, if not a little repetitive, but that's the point. It has the isolager, so that makes me happy. Fair enough. I respect that. Okay, so let's mine some obsidian. I think we have all the tools for it. That'll be fine. Oh, we could just go back to that spot we used last time. How have you been, Phobos? Phobos boy? Boy? How have you been? Good? Bad? Sort of mediocre? Average, even? There we are. I've been alright, playing some modded Minecraft as well with a friend, mainly just to create mod. Just the create mod? Cool. Might create mod. What mod is that? If you mind me asking. The one with windmills and stuff? Never heard of it. Bro, I get so embarrassed. Everyone else, like, knows all this shit about Minecraft, and I had been playing since before there was horses, but the only mods that ever interested me was, like, the one where you can have a wife and kids, and then the Lord of the Rings mod. It's a very steampunky mod. It's a tech mod, but it looks really vanilla. See, I never got into any of the tech mods. I'm a fake fan. I do respect, though, the people who are willing to, like, learn all that shit. Minecraft Comes Alive? Yeah, that was my shit. I got so mad when they stopped updating it. I was like, come on, dude. How else am I gonna have a life in Minecraft. Yeah. Something that I thought was funny is they wouldn't let you marry multiple people. I don't know why. As a kid, I was like, come on now. Listen, it's Minecraft. I should be allowed to have three husbands and a wife. Only mod that interested me was the Aether mod. Sigh. Oh, sweet nostalgia. I think that's the only mod that anyone was interested in at one point. Polygamy in Minecraft? Real, not clickbait. Yeah. I wanted to do that, but like I don't know why, to be honest. I guess I found like multiple people who I thought looked attractive based on their randomly generated Minecraft skin. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. I should be allowed to be married to multiple people. Just not. Yeah. That rip child me. It's a bat. Obsidian. But yeah, I really liked that mod. I would play with it a lot. I'd play with DecoCraft, that mod, Minecraft Comes Alive. I started playing in 1.3, so yeah, I'm a bit of a boomer. That's okay. When did I start playing? I started modding because I had been a console player, and then when I got in, it was 1.7.5 was the most popular. No, wait. I think I got in at 1.7 on the PC, and then I found out about modding once 1.7.5 started going around. And then, the modding scene was really hot at that point, I remember. Yeah. It was really good. Minecraft when you were a kid was fun. Oh, for real, dude. No, everyone refused to update until like, fuck, when did they start updating mods again? Was it 1.10? No, it wasn't 1.10. Yeah, it's 1.12.2. Yeah. God, it's so ridiculous. I remember being aghast about that because I was like, I want to play in the newest version, but no one's updating their mods. So I just played in 1.12. A lot of older mods seem to be making the jump to 1.18, which is great. Yeah, it is. Though I feel bad about the older Forge mods and the older Forge mod authors, because like it's becoming very clear that Fabric is becoming like the future in terms of modding, which is unfortunate because then they have to port over their stuff if they don't want to be boomers. Yeah, though to be fair, there's a lot of internal problems with Fabric. Ooh, do tell. Tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. I get distracted too easily for, modding, so- Oh! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Buddy! Oh. Oh dear. Hello, friend. You belong in here. Where'd it go? Oh no. Where'd my water go? Oh gosh, this is horrible. There you go, bud. There you go. Me, who's part of the programmers updating Forge, chuckles, I'm in danger! Oh, you're in so much danger. You're in so much danger. Like, Forge is the OG, right? Right? But, like, most of the modern mods are coming out of Fabric, from what I've seen, because Forge took so long to update, once it hit 1.17. I don't know, it's not looking good, bud. Honestly, Forge itself isn't gonna go away soon. Fabric is lightweight, which is, its main perk. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying Forge is about to, like, enter the grave. Be trapped in the sarcophagus. But I am saying... I don't know. I think it's interesting as a person who's been a part of the modding stuff since earlier on than a lot of the newer people who are coming in now. Even if I didn't enjoy, like, tech mods and stuff. Ooh, you guys, tell me your favorite OG Minecraft creators. That's always a good conversation starter. I remember I really liked Sundy's Crazy Craft videos. Those were the shit to me. Oh, actually... Okay, so the water didn't even... Alright, that's fine. I love Sky and DanTDM. My sister was really into DanTDM. I liked Sky Does Minecraft more, though. You know what? Why it took so long? Because Forge injects directly into Minecraft source code so that the mods work exactly like the real vanilla MC source code. Oh dear. Yikes. That's a lot more work. Yeah, I thought Dan's videos were pretty good when I was younger, but I was one of the prison enjoyers. Really? I thought Fabric did the same. Things are heating up in the modding fandom. I know Fabric uses mix-ins and more. I'm just letting you guys talk at this point. I don't know anything about any of it. The worst part, I thought I wanted to go into comp sci, and then I got a job where I teach kids stuff related to JavaScript, and now I'm like, I would be so bored. I would be so bored if I had to program all day. I can't do it. I can't. I work on Forge, so not sure about Fabric, but Fabric keeps it pretty much the same for the modders, while Under the Hood change. Forge makes the modders change. You know what my favorite way to make mods is? MC Create. And with 1.17 and 1.16, Mojang completely remade the world generation, so Forge had to modify a lot of how it worked. I figure world generation changes are gonna slow down after, which update? The one where the warden comes in? After that one. Hi, I just got out of the shower. 1.19. There's the bitch. 1.1.25. Shouldn't we just hit 2 by then? Just hit 2 by then? Hi, Licky. We're talking about Minecraft modding. Did you hear that? My voice just cracked. I am so tired of being 18. 2.0. Yeah. Version 2.0. At that point, I mean, if we're reaching 1.25, come on now. Nerds. You're a nerd. A lot of you. Don't get me started about you. You're not allowed to complain about people being nerds. You're just a different breed of nerd. You and I. We already had Minecraft 2.0 in 2013. Z, are you like a prepubescent boy or something? I don't know why my voice keeps cracking like I'm going through puberty again. I don't understand. I don't think my voice is getting deeper. I don't know. I don't know. It's so aggravating. It's so aggravating. I'll just be talking and then I'll be like, what? Aren't you an adult? Why are you getting voice cracks? You're right, but I'm interested to hear your take on the kind of nerd I am. Oh, well that's simple. You're a fanfiction nerd like me. These two, they're computer science nerds. It's different. I was almost, It is absolutely impossible to be polyamorous. You're either multi-amorous or polyphile, erotic. You just can't mix Latin and Greek roots like that. I was almost a computer science nerd. My dad's a software engineer and I almost went for the same career path. L. Did a bit of research and I believe Forge goes in a bit deeper while Fabric is more on the surface. Oh, that's such a satisfying sound. Listen. And then when you walk on it. Wait. Give it back. It's so different. I love it. I love it. Deep Slate's so crunchy. I know! It's so good! I approve! But yeah, I'm using Fabric right now for the Origins mod. It's really good. I like Fabric. I don't know why. It's just the newer mods that have been coming out with it feel nice. Regular stone feels so boring after walking below Y0 for a while. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be boring after a couple years or whatever, but right now it's the shit. Sound good. Good sound. Appreciate. No, come back. I'll get it later. Yeah. I'm interested in how the Warden is gonna affect the game. Forge has so many mods that it's hard to switch to Fabric because I'll miss things like Alex's mobs and Quark. I mean, honestly, I was so lightweight in my modding usage before that it doesn't even, like, affect me. Like, most of the mods that I used to be really into haven't been updated in a while, so I don't really care. Have you seen the new vid on the Warden? Nope. Not at all. The fun fact, when I was in the shower, I had a fic idea / question pop into my head. Normally I keep the phone in a bag so I can write it down. This time I didn't. The result, I ended up having to repeat it over and over in my head until I finished showering 15 minutes later. Bro. This was all obsidian. Like, to here, down, that was all just lava. Ridiculous. Don't hurt yourself. Pack of the B team. Hexit was one of my favorite packs though. I never used any mod packs. It was a good question for one of my fics, but ADHD brain be like, if you don't repeat this, you will forget it. No, that's how I would memorize my my lines when I was in theater. I would just, on the day of, or a couple days before the performance, I would just repeat it over and over again to myself in the way that I wanted to say it. Like, I had some sort of system where it was like 10 times reading it out loud while looking at the paper, close my eyes, repeat it 10 times. If I can't repeat it 10 times, and then I go back to looking at the paper. It was, oh god. Repetition was the only thing that would work. Backpacks, minions, tree crapitator, capitator, and millionaire. Oh. So much obsidian. Oh. Millionaire does a lot of chat spam, but it was cool. What was it about? No, it's not reaching all the way up. It was like old-timey towns? Oh? Wait! I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's reminding me of something. Oh, they had their own culture? Okay, never mind. I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds cool, though. I just want more mods like, Minecraft Comes Alive of that variety and the type of mod that you said. Like, giving Minecraft more life. Millionaire. No! Various cultures like Japanese, Mayan, Byzantine, Norman, and one I forgot. No! Oh my god. Wrong button. Wrong button. Cobblestone generator. Okay, stop. Throws pickaxe into lava. Please, this is like a fucking really good pickaxe. I can't throw this into anything. I like the culture that produced the mud bricks that you could lay out and literally dry in the sun. Oh, that sounds cool. I like mods that randomize the cobble gen, so like sometimes it turns into andesite and granite. Ooh. I have a mod in this playthrough that adds that ores can spawn into granite and andesite and that stuff. Great for automation. Oh, cobblestone. Not cobblestone. This is obsidian. This is not cobblestone. I should make another server? If you so wish. If you so wish. Wait. Phobos boy. Which friend of mine are you? Wait, I know the username. The username. Wait. Wait. Are you in my fanfiction server, Phobos boy? Or do we just Phobos boy? The way people have different usernames depending on the place they're in confuses me. Go to bro? Wait! Fuck! Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Oh, wait! Oh, it's I- oh. Hi, bud. I know you. I know you. You are Jerry's brother. Okay. Alright. Got it. Yes, yeah, okay. Because I was like, this person is so familiar. I feel like I have spoken to them before. We're speaking with a level of familiarity that I usually don't talk to. The name was so familiar, I was like, wait a damn minute. Sorry, I only ever think of you as your real life name, so I was so confused. Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with the same username on basically everything. That's what I do. It gets too confusing if I've got multiple. I've got like 2 usernames that I use, and one of them I only have still because it was the first ever username I would use widely on different platforms. My usernames usually incorporate Phobos or boy. I am just Fisticaps mate now, and another username that I won't say, because then people will find my fanfiction. Oh, and then I've decided on another one that I like using, which is Poiu. Poiu front facing, like P-O-I-U on the keyboard right next to each other, because it's funny and random. It has absolutely no significance to me, I think it's funny. Poiu! Been cool. I hope no one posts that on their main. And that's all I'll say about that topic on my not mature rated stream, so don't talk about stuff like that. Up, up, up. You should install rat mod? No. They go flat? No! In like a bad way? When you kill them? Or like in a... when they're resting? I don't want to add rats to Minecraft. We already have them in real life. No, their sit animation is just them being flat? Oh, that's funny. Okay, never mind. Wait, so you can tame rats? Obsidian. Okay, we're gonna get the second stack, and then we're gonna go put it down. We're gonna put it down for them. Tell them who's boss. Did I pick it up? I presume I picked it up. Offer for $69 for mature stream still stands. I'm not that desperate for money. We'd have to do it on a very specific day. I'd like have to prepare myself to just not post that VOD. Okay, there we go. Honestly, like, besides the monetary incentive, I don't see the point in doing a mature stream. Split VOD in half? I don't really see the point in doing that. Like, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? Don't list out topics right now. Don't list out topics. That was not an actual question that I wanted an answer to. Well, then you are cringe. I mean, it's my stream. I can do whatever I want. I'm okay with being cringe. I'm alright with that. I have posted Naruto fanfiction and enjoyed it for a significant portion of my teenage years. I don't care. I'm beyond cringe. BRB, also I sent you a funny rat on Discord. Let me look. This better be a funny rat. This rat better be hilarious. Alright, the rat was funny. Guys, you can't see the rat, but the rat was funny. Oh, and now we're friends on Discord, Phobos. Oh. Which kind of fanfic? The self-insert kind, where you get to be a super cool and powerful person, and everybody likes you, but not in like a romance way, because it was Naruto fanfiction and I was like 12, and it would be weird to do that, and because everyone else was also 12 in Naruto, and I was like, that's weird. Romance is gross. I just want to be cool and have magic ninja powers, and that was all. And I have continued to write self-insert fanfiction from that day. My first fanfiction was actually a Percy Jackson fanfiction. And I was the daughter of Artemis. Which is just not... That's not how that works at all. I wrote from Naruto fanfiction too, don't worry Z. I never managed to post any, but it was on another cringe level. Oh, fuck. That's okay. It's okay to be cringe. A lot of things worth doing are cringe on some level, and that's okay. Just do it anyways. If you're enjoying yourself, that's really the only thing that matters, isn't it? Like, as long as you're not harming anybody else. I mean, technically Artemis could do it like PGO Athena does it and just make an asexually produced baby. Honestly, I think that would be... Artemis just, like, makes a baby asexually with, like, one of her huntresses. Immediately is like, oh, ew. Parenthood. Just throws the kid at Camp Half-Blood. Alright, now let's cover up our portal. Bro, I started a Mass Effect fanfic like Friday. Don't roast me. I mean, I'm not gonna roast you. I write popular Dragon Age fanfiction. Like, if you want roasting, it's not gonna come from me. God, I might need more obsidian. This is more obsidian than any sane person would want. Eat the child. Exactly. This looks safe, right? This is protected. Bone. Daughter of Artemis. Wait, that's illegal. Alright. Now we are safe from that. That is all lava. Jump inside. Do you want me to cry on stream? I am no wussy. I just don't want to restart this hardcore world. Like, that is all. I am so sorry to step on you, Bo and Joe. I know, you don't want people interrupting your marriage counseling. I'm sorry. I apologize. Checking in on the pets. His wife. Ebony Dementia. Darkness Dementia Ravenway. Okay, should we make our house look nicer? We could make our house look nicer. Or our cave, our very cool cave that only cool people are allowed in. We could put something there. We could add some, like, pillars that would presumably be holding up the place. Next one is Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want on your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus. That was a bad time for the internet. That's all I'm gonna say. Should I go to sleep? Nah. Wait, creepers? Wait, nah. It'll be fine. I'm gonna wait. Number 15. Your father died. Not actually your father, but my father. I'm going on a long hiatus. I hope that guy's okay. The guy who did the Burger King foot lettuce. Can you recover from something like that? Can you recover from making such a video? I wouldn't recover. Number 11. Your father will die. I have no clue which video this is. The only one I know is the Burger King foot lettuce. And then if I saw that thing in my house, I would fucking or something. No. I'll beat the fuck out of you. I beat the fuck out of it. I win. Fuck, what's a good question? Chat, if you could be any kind of cheese, what kind of cheese would you be? I personally am partial to being cheddar. Like the kind of little cheddar squares you get at parties from the little trays. I would be that kind. Enjoyable but not filling. Great in small doses. He's now doing songs according to his YouTube channel? Good for him. Good for him. Both came from the top 15 channel? Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. You know what's weird? There's just so many YouTubers who are at like 1 million subs or like 100k or 500k who are of like who are popular who you never hear of because you're just not in that part of the internet, which is really interesting. Like just tons of people who you have never seen before who are extremely popular within their personal sphere. I feel like the internet's just gonna become more and more like that, where you've got tons of content creators you've never heard of, but who are extremely popular in their sections of the internet. Like just tons of content creators. I hope that... I feel like there should be resources available so that content creators can seek out, like, therapy and help for the mental toll of having that many eyes on them. Because a lot of these people were not prepared to, like, suddenly shoot up and be... Like, a good example is those Minecraft content creators you see these days, who are super popular, like Tommy Innit and Wilbur-Soot, but mostly Tommy Innit and, Tubbo, Rambo. Extreme rises, out of nowhere, with, like, no real resources to help them through it. Though, for these specific examples, they were able to build strong, friendships, with people who had been in content creation a little bit longer to help cope with it. But there's tons of content creators who aren't like that, who are just suddenly boosted into unreal levels of fame. Like, even with support systems who understand what's going on, who have no way of, I don't know, handling it. It's interesting. I was gonna say, like, me, but then you said popular, so yeah. I mean, hey. If you've got a consistent upload schedule, and you just keep posting videos, you'll get there eventually. I mean, I wouldn't know personally, obviously, but that's what I hear everyone else say, who is more popular than me. So, clearly they must know better. Though I would say, just from knowledge of how you build skills in general, being good at your craft doesn't just happen out of nowhere. So obviously you gotta post tons of videos and do tons of streams to get better at those. To become skilled in that. Not consistent at all? Well, that's why you're not popular, bud. You gotta have a schedule. And, stuff like that. Putting forth effort in your craft. Though, to be fair, there's tons of people who put forth effort in their craft and... Excuse me, don't get anywhere. Which is, I mean, that's fair. Internet's big, and unless you're, lucky, you're not really likely to get that first spark that boosts you. I feel like if you try, like with a good effort, you can do it. But a lot of people say that they're trying and then they don't try. Which sounds weird because they say they're trying, but like a lot of these people, they're like, I'm grinding, I'm streaming 12 hours a day, every other month, or just every day, when they're not actually like posting the streams anywhere or making highlights. And it's like, yeah, you're grinding at streaming, but it's to like 2 viewers because you didn't tell your friends that you're doing this, and you're not really putting it anywhere where other people will see it. It's not like Twitch really recommends other streams, especially people with like 2 viewers. I think a lot of people like the idea of being famous and being praised and seeing number go up, but they don't actually put forth the effort to do it. Which makes sense, because you can like an idea and then not really want to or be suited towards doing the thing that you like or say that you would enjoy. The portal. Alright, so we've got tons of wood. Okay. We've got... What are we gonna do? I want to add some wood accents. Sorry, that S sound was really loud. My apologies. I could do that. We use wood. I am live. My sister was about to come in with how I know her. She was probably about to show me her boobs. I'm glad I caught her before she walked into the room. Listen, guys, having siblings, not all it's cut out to be. I'll be honest with you. They're kind of strange. And they're siblings. They live with you. They're strange and they live with you. And they look kind of like you, but not really. Though that depends on the sibling. Wood accents, wood accents. That should be like this. Yeah. Interior design. PogChamp. I have like no plans. I have no clue what I'm doing. A baby zombie could spawn in there. I don't like that. Oh no, a real zombie could spawn in there. Wait. No. We're just gonna... There we go. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, okay. That's good. I like that. Book. Yeah, okay, that's enough interior design. Let's put away this wood. That was extremely short-lived. I think I just needed more wood. This was an excuse to get more wood. Alright. What does this say? Hoppers and chicken coop. What else do we need to do? I think we should just trade with the villagers for a little bit. That'd be cool. Oh, first, do we need to go to the EXP farm and get more bones? I think we have enough bone meal. Let's see. Let's see. Everyone's opinions on the state of economy? State of economy? Does anyone have opinions on the state of the economy? I'm of the personal opinion that it, and I know this is controversial, it sure is an economy. Am I right or am I right? Should I use gold in my design for the... Yeah, I'm gonna use gold. Yeah. Sorry, I'm messing with the nether portal right now. I saw it and I was like, gold blocks would spice that up. Yeah. Looks nice. Ah, no. Is there a zombie up there? Oh well. Bro, life is so mean. You build 1,000 bridges, but, and nobody calls you a bridge builder, then you... Why are you like this, Ben? Why do you do this? Why do you talk about goats like this? You know, every time you say stuff like that, I have to deliberately cut it out of the highlights video. You know that? Like, I have to... Do you know what it's like rewatching my streams and then being like, ah yes, let's cut that out. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Can't keep that one. Not staying. I want to use the quartz. Quartz is nice. Quartz? PogChamp. Wait. Oh! $13 seems good. Okay. I'm gonna mess with another portal now. Let's get some pillar. First, let's do... I want to get some pillars up in front of the nether portal, because I think it'd look cool. So, first, we'll use this. We'll use this. So here seems like a good spot. Right here. Like this. Like that. And then one of the stubby ones. This can be like 3 tall. This one can be like then that one has to be taller. Because I need to make sure you're still paying attention when editing the VOD. Oh, fuck you. No. To be honest, editing the VODs isn't that much work. Like, breaking them down into highlight videos, but it's like... It takes time. It takes time. And I get bored so easily because of the ADHD. I'll just be like, oh, look. You know what I could be doing right now? Watching 12 hours worth of YouTube videos about weaving looms. That sounds like a useful useful usage of my time. You know what I could be doing instead of editing videos? Watching videos about being a content creator. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. I don't want to do the work of actually becoming one. I'll just watch tons of videos that are very inspiring about what it takes to become one. That'll get me to the top. This will be important information for when I actually upload a video. Bro, literally? Yeah. Yeah, literally. Putting on Devin Nash and Harris Heller. Like, wow, this will be really useful information once I get there. Bro, do the work and get there! I could just watch 8 hours of people in the forest building bamboo, survival houses, and pools. Stop calling me out with programming. I'm not calling you out with programming. Focus hard. You know what's easy? Just not doing it. Okay. Is this a good placeage of pillars? This looks nice. So this is how many we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. When it's a dark moon, a lot more aggressive mobs spawn. And you're a lot more likely to get zombie hordes. Anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16, 17. Need 17 quartz. That scared the shit out of me. Nice heart attack? Yeah. Thanks. And then... Okay, so this many can be pillars. And this many can be chiseled. Just so we have some spice. And then I'll probably have to get more quartz for, like, slabs to put around the pillars to make it look a little bit broken up. No. Oh, no. Ow. And then this one can have 2 chiseled. Oh, but we don't have enough pillars. Shit. And that very top one Did you just try to post a link? I presume you tried to post a link. Okay, time to find more quartz. I think it succeeded. No. I got 3 asterisks. You can't post links. That's just not a thing you're able to do. I'm sorry. Bro? The fuck? What are you looking at? Why are you perched up there? That's fucked up. Did it get Thanos snap? No, it's just the link didn't send. The links don't send. You can't send them. But it's a clip let me see. L. You can't send links. Sorry. That's just not a thing you're allowed to do. God, I love having the minimap because I know exactly where the lava blocks are when you mine. And don't use unironically. Come on now, how old are you? Does this look like Reddit? We're going home. No, we're going Rome? We're not going to Rome. No. I'm quite content where I am. Rome is boring and old. I'm kidding. I would love to see the old stuff. In the US, it's just like, nothing is old. And everything's built in this really ugly style. Okay, and now we need to start putting out slabs. And spreading netherite. Yeah, netherite. Not netherite. Netherrack. Did anyone watch the new Spider-Man movie? I thought it was really good. I've watched it. I won't say any spoils if you guys haven't seen it, or any of you guys haven't seen it, but it's really good. You should watch it. For some reason, the most big towns of Europe don't have old buildings. They're about 75 years old. No, that checks out because, a lot of the buildings built, pre then, or even like at that 75-year mark, have lead and stuff and everything, and esthibos. So it makes sense that a lot of buildings got torn down. Stibos. Like, the stuff they put in the... Asbestos. Ah, yes, asbestos. Wait, yeah, asbestos. Yeah, those guys. I always read it as a Stibos. Sorry. Like, my brain interprets it, like, it ignores the... You're fucking dying? It's not that funny. Okay, listen. On another note. What other note? There are other notes? How do you make a soul lantern? Soul... Ah! It's my face! Shit got clipped? You're clipped. They used to use arsenic for green coloring, like the paint and fabric and dye back in the... They used a lot of weird shit for coloring. Like... The Victorians were just not having a good time. Iron, soul torch, soul torch... Ah! And it makes 4? That's crazy. I'll look for your eyes. I'll look for your eyes. Okay. Alright, that was... Alright. Oh, and I need iron... Okay. On the contrary, I'm pretty sure the Victorians were having a great time. They... Okay. They were so high all the time that they didn't even notice the lead poisoning. I didn't need that many. That was a mistake. I need coal. $20 soul torches. Soul lantern. With putting the belladonna on their eyes to dilate them. Okay, though, if it was, I don't know if that was Victorian or another era. Bro. Fucking Europeans, dude. Europeans. I hath returneth. Dost thou bring gifts? Gift subs? Ayo. If you're offering, I ain't gonna say no. Hog. Okay. Gift gubs. Thank you, Byzantine. Always so wise. I don't feel like putting these back into iron ingots. So they're just gonna be that. Should we add, slabs? Okay, everybody look at my handiwork. Look at my handiwork and then, tell me if you think we need slabs. Ow. Okay. Do we need some quartz slabs? Do you think that would add to it? Like, just around the bases of the pillars? Like... For some reason, I now want subway. Where? Or stairs? Yeah, or stairs. Either work. If you want subway, then then order subway. Maybe stairs? Okay, let's look. Maybe stairs and a mix of slabs. Gift cups. Gift cups. You know what else would look cool? My mom. I need more than that. Fossils? Ooh, true. That would also look cool. And then one more set of stairs. You what? I'm only allowing myself to order food when I'm at the office, at work, or on Friday or Saturdays. Bro, you wanna step up? I won. I mean, if that- no. If that's a rule you've made for yourself, maybe- like, maybe just... Bored now. You know what else is bored? I was gonna make another your mom joke. It's completely valid to be bored. Press slabs on the edges? Oh! No, because then it makes it look too wide. It should be longer. Because if it's on like this, then it feels like it should be longer. Because it's a very big base. Oh. The comparison. This is a... oh, okay. I don't have any more stairs. I don't like that. I don't like this. This is not good. This is not, Never mind. It probably looks best just the way it is. Do you have bone blocks? I can get some. See, maybe like those, the way they generate? Just an idea? Sure. Ugh. Is this the same modded world as the other night? Yes. I'm leaving that. It looks ugly and it deserves to be there. I thought I saw a zombie. I was like, wait. It was just the water. Yeah, I think so. Cool, cool. I'm here for once? Woo! Well, my new streaming schedule is I start streaming at 8 Eastern, our time, so. Yeah, it's probably easier for you to get to the streams now. To like 7 p.m. my time? Yeah. Yeah. I could do a... Upgrade to 1.18? I literally started this world a week before they updated. A week before. And I can't update yet because the mods that I'm using haven't updated yet. It's very unfortunate. And then I have just a rib cage going like that. But it can't align with that pillar. I don't like that. It needs to be slightly off. A 7 piglin army couldn't hold me back. Okay. And then a little bit going down. I forgot I was... okay. Yeah, a slight curve down would look nice. No. How am I gonna do that? Okay, add another to the end, and then I'll jump, and I'll... Man, the ghost bird origin is useful. You say that, but like, it's so... it's useful, but like, also can get you killed very easily if you are not paying attention. No. I need to eat. But yeah, very useful, because I don't have to like dig paths to things. I can just go through walls underground. Okay, and then I get you. How does this look? You can just ascend as well? Yeah. And then it curves all the way over there, like a rib cage. Many thoughts. Deep thoughts. 1, 2, 3. Here. And the next one will start there. Many thoughts, head full. Exactly, exactly. You get me. But like, it's constant. It's constantly head full, many thoughts. It's never not. It's never head empty. It's just always thoughts. Let's check on the village. Always thoughts, brain melty. Oh, brain is melting so much. So much. No! I don't have iron! Bestie! Babe! Oh. No, don't move! I'll keep you safe! No, don't move! Sir! Sir! I'm gonna have to ask you to stop! No! 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 Stay! 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 Fuck you! Stay! Stay! Until I repair you. I don't have the things to repair you. Let me get the things to repair you. I don't want Mr. Strong Iron Man to die. Ow. Where's my iron? Oh, is that bountiful? Maybe? Imagine ghosting through the ground and falling into 1.18 cave. I'm so afraid. You don't understand how afraid I am. You don't get it. I'm very concerned. When I update this world, I'm just gonna like... Sir! Sir! And you stay there until it stops raining. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. You shall not fall. No, 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 no. Listen, I get it. He's just some random iron golem in a video game. But he deserves to live. Okay, actually now I can free him, because it's not raining. There were a couple other iron golems, but they died. Okay, you're free, buddy. Don't worry. Just needed to keep you safe. Didn't want you to rust. What new traits does this guy have? Where are you? Quick charge, luck of the sea. I don't actually need that very much, but I mean, it'll be good for when this breaks. Don't have... Oh. Upgrading a librarian is annoying. You know what we should do? Not without food. Never mind. I was gonna say we should explore the ice spikes biome, but I want to, get more food first. So let's go fishing. Kill zombies, get string. Kill zombies, get sticks. String. Emeralds. 4 emeralds. A bow. I don't... Not for emeralds, you're not getting a bow. Blah. Let's see. Kill zombie. 1 block of lapis lazuli. Lazuli. Loom. Emeralds. No. Campfire, glass pane. If you're the ice spikes in Alex's mobs, there's an overworld Hoglin variant and ice shooting raptors. What? Why? Why? I don't like that. We fishing. You can ride the hogs though? That's okay? Ah. How we doing? How we doing today, guys? Methinks we'll stream for about 30 more minutes and then we'll be done. Today feels like a 2-hour stream day. Sip. Oh. I missed it. I was too distracted. Yeah, soon I will be on break from work for a week because of the holidays, so that'll be nice. Then I'll be able to, like, focus on editing videos. Because the time when I usually wake up, I immediately go to work, and it's really hard for me to get up earlier to do work on creating content. Oh. Focus. Listen, for me to have the focus to edit videos, I need to make sure that there is nothing else important happening that day, so that I can then sit down at my desk and then just do it for 4 hours until I finish the rough cut, and then I stop. 4 to 2 hours. 2 to 4 hours. The camera unfocuses when you talk about focus. So I sit down for 2 to 4 hours just to do the rough cut of the VOD, and then I go, okay, now I can take a break. I go take a break for like an hour. I come back and sit in my chair, and then I finish editing the video. And that's my whole day. It has to be a whole day worth of effort. At least in my very limited experience in making that one VOD highlight video. The first episode of the hardcore thing. Which, I mean, is at least you can tell the difference in 6 months in my streams quality and my editing quality. Because I have that first hardcore episode thing I made 6 months ago when I first started streaming, which is kind of bad, but that's okay. When you start out at things, it's bad. And now it's slightly better, which at least shows that I've improved a little bit. I feel like the biggest struggle about, like, constantly thinking about streaming and content creation type stuff is that I can't find anyone else that also thinks about this stuff as much as I do. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right places, because I'm like, man, I sure wish I could talk about this concept with a person who actually knows about this thing. Because I already have that for my fanfiction friends, my writing friends. I just need to find a close group of people in which I can talk about video making and stream ideas and all that type of stuff with. I don't know. Because I feel like the people that I've met so far that are into content creation aren't like, they are distracted by, not distracted by, they have other hobbies that they also do, so they don't always want to talk about that. I just want to find someone who always wants to talk about that, because I constantly want to talk about it. I used to make Minecraft TikToks. Oh? What kind of Minecraft TikToks? Were they like, I'm thinking of a specific kind. Okay, like the life hacks one type of Minecraft videos. The life hacks where it's like, 15 facts you didn't know about Minecraft. It was a side thing I did during lockdown, but they were shaderless. Ah. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. Did it get any traction? They blew up really fast, but I couldn't find the time to maintain it. Ah. Honestly, fair. I wish that I had started streaming earlier. Like, if I had started streaming during 2020, like early 2020, I don't know where I'd be right now. Or even early 2021. It's very unfortunate. Like, if I was this focused in on it, then... Oh. People were blowing up left and right. Though, I suppose we can't cry about spilled milk. I do think about that sometimes, how that would have been the most optimal, but, you know, other opportunities also come up in life. I think during the pandemic, there was just a very specific energy towards content, like people enjoying it, because everyone was stuck inside and everyone wanted something to entertain themselves. So that's why Twitch streaming blew up so hard, because everyone had free time to watch streams. You could see streams with like 300k viewers. Easy. At least in the Minecraft sphere. In that core like group of Dream SMP members. Just easy. That was nice, though. I wish people had free time like that again. I almost tried to pursue a YouTube channel back in, like, high school. Who knows, maybe I may have ended up getting a following. I feel like if you put a lot of time and energy into anything, you eventually start to get results. Thank you. Thank you, Reeve, also known as Dad, for the follows. Cyanide Levens. How you doing, Dad? For context, everyone, that's not my father. Their nickname is just Dad. In my Discord server, their nickname is Dad. So, yeah, but that group has a great strategy of at least one of them streaming at a time. Yeah, no, they have fucking insane. They're like, okay, one of us will go live. When they go off live, we immediately raid another person in our group, and then they go live. And they just transfer viewers in a long chain to benefit each other. They're so big-brained. I want to talk to Tommy in it about YouTube and YouTube analytics. I feel like it would be such an enlightening conversation. Or even Ludwig. Tommy in it, Ludwig. People who I would really, really like to talk about YouTube and content creation. But yeah, what's up, Dad? I was struggling with getting Minecraft downloaded since they changed everything, and then I remembered that, oh yeah, you'd be doing the stream stuff. I do be doing the stream stuff. Did you see the pic of Tommy at the Zoom meeting? He looked so confused. It was great. I know that he could tell they were taking a photo, like they mentioned, hey, we're taking a photo for this meeting. He was just like... He's very good at playing that character. Of like, a confused young boy. What a rascal. Lanky child who doesn't know about things. But yeah, hi Dad. I am doing the stream stuff. The stream stuff is in fact happening. Do any of us know about things? No. No. Honestly, you gotta respect what he's doing. The content is good, and he's doing well. Literally, I don't understand why people who have, like, no context or understanding of what's going on in the Dream SMP, immediately see one of the Minecraft streamers from it and be like, ew, gross. Like, in the very least, even if you don't like their content from a personal standpoint, they are extremely intelligent in the way that they create content, and honestly, just nice people too. Do you know who was popular as internet creators in like 2016? You can at least appreciate that they just seem to be like very chill, intelligent people. Like, they're doing Minecraft videos, but they're good role models, at least for the legion of like 13-year-olds who are following them. But yeah, their content creation game, insane. They've adapted to the YouTube landscape. Yeah, some of them are more reluctant in adapting and creating more YouTube content, I've noticed, because they're streamers, you know? They're streamers at their heart. It's a lot easier to just click the go live button for 6 hours, do that, and then stop. Because then at least you know, like, hey, I'm just on for this amount of time, and then I go off, and I don't have to think about editing videos or anything. But in order to gain a following, you know, you do have to edit videos sometimes. They're lucky, though. They blew up so hard. Holy shit. Chill and Tommy don't sound like they should be put together in the same context. I don't go ew to the content creators themselves. I go ew when I have to filter so many SMP fanfics while looking for stuff that's very much not Minecraft. Boy's got a set of lungs on him. First, I'll address the Tommy and Chill thing, and then I'll talk about the abhorrent way that tagging is being treated on AO3 right now. Hi, Bones. Hi, Bones. So, number one, Chill and Tommy. Evidently, from what I understand, he is a very excitable person, but also what you see on stream is clearly like his streaming character. Like, that is his persona when he's like live and doing content. I respect the hustle. I respect being able to shout that much, but are we talking about real person Minecraft fanfiction and drama? Not yet. Every fanbase has some very interesting sides to it. That's important. Every fanbase that is primarily filled with preteens and middle schoolers and high schoolers is gonna have a very loud minority of people who don't understand how to interact with content in an appropriate way that doesn't make real people uncomfortable. But regardless, on the AO3 fic tagging, I feel like it's just MCYT has a lot more people, so it feels like a lot. Yeah, it's an extremely large fan base, so that small minority of people who are acting weird towards the 17-year-olds, also, they're also like 15 themselves. I'm not defending the fact, because the 17-year-olds, the minors are clearly uncomfortable, but most of the people who are doing that are also minors, so they don't really understand that it's wrong. They're like, I'm a minor. It doesn't matter. Plus ratio. I'm a minor. And neurodivergent. But on the AO3 fic tagging, AO3 doesn't know how to treat MCYT in the way that it's grown, because the SMPs, they came out of nowhere, and they don't know. So they want to make sure that the people who are making real person fiction are not using the Dream SMP tags or the SMP live tags, the various tags for the SMPs for real person fiction. From what I've heard from the tag wranglers. So the people who are making Minecraft fanfiction can't actually use the tagging properly because they don't have a Dream SMP tag that actually works. So that's part of it. The other part is the people who are writing inappropriate real person fiction and don't want people finding it, so they just say, lol, not gonna tell you, for fandom, and then use shipping tags, but like change them so that it's harder for people to filter them out. It's just an issue right now, but it's fine. It's growing pains. Every fast-growing fandom has them. I'm just glad they're not making Wattpad fanfiction. Okay? As long as they're not on Wattpad. If they're on AO3, at least they'll learn some culture. They do the fandom? No. Smiley face? It's not how it works. It's not how it works. Listen, I know this is a direct call out to the people of the Dream SMP fandom who are using AO3. One, I'm glad that you're enjoying AO3. It's a wonderful website. There's tons of different fandoms. It's revolutionary in its usage and its protection for fan works. But you need to use the tagging system properly. I would prefer you don't make shipfics about minors, but if you are, tag it properly so that people can filter it out and don't have to look at it. That's all I'm saying. Tag it properly if you are going to post it so that other people don't have to see it. You can turn off comments and turn on comment filtering if you are afraid of the rightful hate that you will probably get for doing it. I get it. You don't want people yelling at you. Also, just don't write that stuff. But regardless, if you're going to publish it, tag it properly, or else AO3 cannot function properly, and the people who are going to be pissed off at you are going to be even more pissed off because you used, like, fucking, you changed the letters and numbers in the names of the people that you're shipping who don't want to be shipped so that you couldn't get easy hate for it. It's just, oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Because, like, I get it. But at least the Dan and Phil people, they tagged it properly when they shipped them. Okay? Back in the dark times, at least they tagged it properly. It's okay. It's fine. They're all like 13, and they'll figure out that it's wrong between now and age 17. That's all that matters. They'll be embarrassed. Me at Modern AU Fix? It feels weird to make Modern AU Fix for whatever happened to Dan and Phil. They're chill. I think they're chillin'. Not as a drastic problem as the explicit fic about minors, but yeah. If you really gotta write something but you don't want people to find it, or you can not publish it or only share it with close communities of your friends, or even then, you could just post it anonymously. Just please, as a person who's been on AO3 for like almost 4 years at this point, just tag your fics properly, because some people don't want to see that stuff. And oh yeah, Anon is so useful. I've never used it. If I didn't want my name attached to something, I just kind of like don't post it. But that's my personal feelings about it. I know people like Bones. Bones uses Anon to post fics. I posted a shit ton of anonymous fics. I respect that. You and I are different, and that's okay. It's okay that we both approach writing and publishing and that stuff differently. That's fine. But yeah. You still there, Phobos? Did you live through the rant about fanfiction that you don't know anything about? You know what I don't understand? This might be blasphemy, but I don't understand why everyone's like so gaga over George. Like George from the Dream SMP. Like he's pretty looking, I'll give you that, but like, how did he— Goggy. I don't understand it. Do I just not get it? Am I just out of the loop? Like, I think he looks attractive, but I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, he's funny, but Goggy indeed. Goggy went to the restroom. I'm gonna faint. I don't know. I've never watched a George Not Found stream. I'll be honest. I've won a non-fic, but that's mostly because my readers are mostly minors, so it felt too weird to post my really spicy fic and have the BNHA tween stans who are subscribed to my account go be like, what this? They know what it is. You have been a tween before on the internet. They know what it is. They're all embarrassing fandoms I don't want to be known for. That's fair. Haha, understandable, Bones. I mean, Phobos, do you get it? Do you get the Goggy thing? I don't get the Goggy thing. You don't? Maybe he's just very attractive to 13-year-olds. Which, I guess, unfortunate for him. Bro. Stuck only appealing to preteens. It's over. It's over. On that note, I'm be right back because Minecraft launcher is broken, so I'm gonna try and relaunch. Okay. That sounded really weird when I said that about Goggy. I'm certain Justin Bieber type beat. Oh no! Oh no! I just want to say again, I hold no ill will towards Goggy. But I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I'm okay with not getting it. He's getting that bag. He understands what he's doing. He's extremely popular and good at what he does. Because he's really succeeding right now, but I don't know. Well, I wanted to say hello. I'm gonna make it an early night. You're all great. Bye-bye. Bye-bye! He's not found. He is not found. They have not found him. Where did he go? Where did Goki go? Goki! I'm translucent. I can't feel the sun on my face. I'm just goop. Where, oh where could my Goggy be? My Goggy! Hide and go seek. I agree, Dizantine. Give me fish. Now. Now. Want fish. Yes. That's not a fish! What is that? I don't need that. Oh, I just want mending. Mending would be nice. Phobos, am I allowed to call you by your actual name? Or is that... Because I keep saying it, and I'm like, oh, yes. This is a bit strange, but alright. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Isaac. Hello, Isaac. Bo! You. I'm a new man now. A whole new man, whole new name. Opinion on the state of the economy, Isaac? Everyone, by the way, Phobos is my childhood best friend's, boyfriend's brother. I could have just said my friend's brother. That probably would have worked better. A lot more straightforward. Listen, guys, there's a nuance to our relationship. There's a nuance. We're both very, very close to two people who are dating. It's very complicated. We played Minecraft like once or twice, yeah. We're so familiar with each other. It's okay. We can just be closer than Emma and Jerry, but in like a bro way. To show dominance. Give me fish. Now. Guys, I've been streaming stream beats from my Spotify. And I don't like it, because it ruined my Spotify thing. Our mutual appreciation will be more powerful than their relationship will ever be. Exactly! Exactly! They can't compare. We're too cool. We are the more superior pair, but in like a bro way. No! No! I keep pressing that button. Being a French speaker. Si grand tu le wish. Your life is now of Le Pen. It turns you into a baguette. Thank you, Vin. That was enlightening. I've learned so much. Should I kill those salmon? I'm gonna kill those salmon. I'm very confused, but bread is nice. Yeah, bread is nice. I'm a big fan of bread. You know what? I think my current life goal is to be of someone of enough affluence that I can get in a VC with Tommy in it and just talk about YouTube. That's it. That's all. I don't even want Mr. Beast. Tommy in it, that works for me. He's very knowledgeable and bright. But like, not in a light bulb kind of way. You know what I mean. Oh, this is just for fish. I need to get rid of stuff. Have I mentioned that I got sarcasm banned at my job yet? Like on stream? I don't remember if I mentioned it last time I streamed. How? Okay, so context, I work with children, right? I'm a coding tutor. I teach them the code from our curriculum. You know, so basically half of my humor is being sarcastic, but also children don't understand sarcasm yet for the most part. Like, they're like, why would you say that thing? That's clearly untrue. What? Which to older people is like, haha, funny. That's clearly untrue. But they're like, what do you mean you can forget that you have legs? And even stuff like saying your mom will be like a little iffy because they don't understand. They think you're actually raising the crypto bros of tomorrow. Stop. Oh god, stop. My manager is literally a crypto bro. Stop. But regardless, so I went a little too bit, me and my coworkers, we went a little bit too hard with the sarcasm, and I think one of the kids got upsetty spaghetti about my younger coworker. He's 17. He doesn't really understand how to talk to children yet, I don't think. So he goes a little bit too hard with the sarcasm, and I think he hurt one of the kids' feelings. So now part of it was my fault because I was also being extremely sarcastic constantly. But basically sarcasm got banned. Sarcasm got banned at my work. You're dumb. Refuses to elaborate. Yes. He would be like, well, that's stupid. Why didn't you do it like this? Which he doesn't mean like in a rude way, but he's not. Kids just think that you're calling them stupid. He's like, that was a very dumb thing to do. Why didn't you do it like this? And it's like, bro, they're like 5. These are 7-year-olds. Coworker. They don't get it. God, I need to buy chapstick. My lips hurt. Yeah, he's just joking around in a way that's for more friendly relationships in a class setting. Yeah, so the kids don't understand that when a person says, that's dumb, why didn't you do it like this? In the way that, in like complete deadpan, that sometimes the person isn't actually meaning that you're stupid. They're just saying, that thing that you did doesn't make sense because of this and this. Why didn't you do those 2 things? But he didn't. It's fine. He's young. He doesn't get it yet. Talking to people is a skill which you learn over time. But yeah, I've retaliated by learning a bunch of dad jokes at work, and I just say those instead of being sarcastic to cope. Ooh, today at work we talked about space. There was like no kids today, so it was just me and my coworkers, and we were just talking about space. Like meteorite mining, how that's really cool. How it's weird that Florida doesn't have more of an emphasis on space science in our education, since we're like right by the space, the launching pad thing. Yes. It's just weird. It's weird how we don't have more of an emphasis on space and science in our education here, but also Florida is like backwards and dumb. So that was really rude. Florida isn't backwards and dumb, but like our education system is lacking all over the country, but especially in the South, I feel like. Because of reasons related to who was allowed to make the first public education system, like the rules and the curriculum, all the way down to now and the way that it's treated. Yeah, I just want it to be like Star Trek already. Can it just be Star Trek now? I'm tired of working to survive rather than for passion. I would prefer post-scarcity. Thank you very much. If I could just, like, this. Yes, this. If I could just do this stuff, like the streaming and the making art, writing, and not have to worry about providing for myself, like my most basic human needs, and even more than that, it would be very nice. I think humanity would go so far if we were allowed to do that. If we were able to do that. Oh, I just remembered that I found a cool website, a new news website about space news that I liked, that I was gonna look at when I got home from work, but then I didn't because I forgot. I'll look at it after stream. Did you see those articles about how they're saying that the most popular job used to be, among children, used to be astronaut? Like, to want, and now it's a content creator, streamer, YouTuber. I think that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Thoughts and feelings? I think it makes sense based on how much they've seen tons of stuff about content creators their entire life. And going to space? Nah. Sitting in front of the PC playing with your friends? Yes, exactly. Haha, I made the Minecraft work. Minecraft dungeon doesn't work, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. It makes sense, but it's kind of sad. I still want to go to space. I want to go to space. If I had the focus for, like, a science job, getting a science major, I would absolutely be aiming for NASA. Like, I'd want to go to NASA. Content creation in space. First esports team on the moon. There will be that eventually. We'll get there. But yeah, I feel like just content creation in a weird way. Moon SMP, stop. Content creation is more accessible than being an astronaut. Content creation is more accessible as a career than becoming an astronaut. Which is like, wait, no, it's also almost as hard, because it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance you even get to 100K. Let alone, like, Dream SMP levels of popularity. But I think it makes sense. These people get to play video games and get paid for it. Sounds like fun, yeah. Also, our education system is, like, so dog shit that no one even bothers thinking about becoming an astronaut. It's like, no, that's for smart people, which they're convinced that they're not because our education system is bad. Different people are skilled in different ways and they learn in different ways, and our education system isn't well enough equipped to help those people who aren't outside of a very specific group. So we have just a bunch of people who are really good at rote memorization and listen to directions, not directions, but can focus really well, who end up getting to get into these positions. I believe in you. I'm sure you'll find a good job soon enough. Yeah. You'll get that good job, Dad. I'm having fun collecting rejection letters. Put them on your wall. Put them on your wall. Just make a collage. I actually contemplated, putting out an application to, like, all the Ivy League schools just so that I could frame the rejection letters. When I graduated high school, I was like, that would be really funny. Oop, fish. I forgot I forgot it's not normal Minecraft. I don't get to stand in the sunlight. No sun for me. Are you a vampire? No. I'm basically a ghost. I'm a phantom. A half phantom? Here. Where's the... No? Where's the button that brings it up? No. 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 Wrong. H. No. Let me look. Oh. I'm a phantom. As a half human and a half phantom offspring, these creatures can switch between phantom and a normal form. Phantom form. You can switch between human and phantom form at will. Your skin is translucent. While phantomized, you can walk through solid material except for obsidian. While phantomized, you are invisible. You begin to burn in daylight if you are not invisible. Being phantomized causes you to become hungry, fragile. You have 3 less hearts than humans. That's what I am. Not a vampire. Then I could only eat raw meat or something. That'd be sucky. Space is so cool. I hope that one day I can go to space. I hope that's a thing that's in the cards for me. Because I feel like in another life I would definitely be able to, you know, be an astronaut and do all that cool shit for humanity. Vampire can only eat foods that are red. No. One day space travel has to be normal. One day, but I don't know if it'll be in our lifetime. Unless we have an extreme boom in that kind of technology, and it becomes a lot easier to leave our atmosphere. Or we find a much better fuel for it. I'm really concerned about all the space debris in our atmosphere right now, because that's going to become a problem. And by space debris, I mean like garbage left over from shit we've shot into space. Like satellites that don't work anymore, broken bits from satellites hitting into each other, broken bits from rockets, be they for space travel or for, like, missile tests. Just a lot of garbage floating in our atmosphere, cycling around, and, going at extremely fast speeds in ways that could destroy or extremely damage our International Space Station. If only someone besides Elon Musk was being the Rocket Man. I wish it was anyone but him. Why him? He's so him. Did you see what he named his child? That's weird. Alright? Listen, haha, funny joke, but that's a living person who's gonna have to live with that being their name. It's like absurdist. Additionally, he's like grossly wealthy and only seeks out the industries that he does because they have very high subsidies. Just not PogChamp, not PogChamp. He also hasn't actually done anything. He just has money, and all the inventions for the companies he started were started by other people. Exactly! Everyone gives him credit for stuff like SpaceX and the new solar power, like, solar panels that his other eco-friendly company or whatever his solar panel company is making. He didn't come up with those ideas. They are other people's ideas. I want people to stop giving him credit for those innovations and those advances in technology because he had nothing to do with it. He's just the guy with the bag of money, and he throws it at people until something sticks, okay? It's like, ugh. And in the end, his only interest is getting more money and putting a fucking anime flag on Mars. Also, he's low-key racist. Learning about his stance on apartheid is yeah, that's because he's from South Africa. A white person from South Africa. Of course, his stance on apartheid is gonna be very and racist. Like, no offense to white people from South Africa, but you know it's an issue. You're from there. You know it's an issue. Ugh. Ugh. Dumb. Thumbs down. Downvote. Elon Musk is a certified downvote. Ugh. Ugh. Elon Musk is not Pog, Big Chungus, Reddit Gold. That would never get Reddit Gold. Reddit people simp for him too much. I would say that and it would get like 30 downvotes. And then like 12, yeah, and then 12 people are already in the comments starting threads about how wrong and horrible I am. One person agrees with me, and then immediately gets downvoted to hell as well. And then they start implying that they're like, stupid and, just don't get it. And are just hopping on the hate train. People who just use Reddit are, I don't want to make wide general, at least 4 death threats, yeah. It depends on the subreddit you say it on. If you do it on r/anti-work, you're like, ayo, I've worked for one of Elon Musk's companies, and I hate it there, and I hate him. Upvote. Tons of upvotes. Any other Reddit community? Probably no. Probably not. Also, is it just me, or has there been a surge in rich people making TikToks about how you're being stupid for not having a credit card or evading taxes? Yeah. Yeah. As a person who has, By the way, Z, are you doing anything or just running in circles? I'm just running in circles. I can't think of anything to do while I'm also having a conversation about this. Yeah, rich people are saying that poor people are stupid for not knowing that you should have a line of credit and evade taxes. Well, I'm sorry. We didn't get told by our parents that we should be doing that. We come from, we don't come from wealth. Some of us were on food stamps. We can't even afford a credit card. Some of us have shit credit for being born. I'm just running. I'm just running. I'm sprinting. Eat food. No, not that. The moon. Mi amor. Alright. Let's check out that ice spikes biome. Wait, I don't want to generate more terrain before I update to 1.18. I will wait. Mine for some ancient debris? Perfect idea. We should do that. That's a better usage of our time. Wait, but I said I would stop at 2 hours. It's too late. We're going till 3 at least. I don't feel like stopping streaming. I'm easily convinced. Listen, Isaac. I'm a simple man. I don't care either way. I'm having an interesting conversation with you guys right now, so I don't really care. No, not the fucking ghast. Oh, shit. You're a bitch. Your mother never loved you. Yo? Rude? Talking about Elon Musk, space, wealth, and Minecraft. The best combo? Yeah. Agreed. Upvote. This is the right way? This is not the right way. I'm going the wrong way. Where am I? It's down there. So go down here, go down these stairs, and then there's the cobblestone. Yep. That's not cobblestone, that's deep slate. Okay. Alright. Hey yo! Rude? Oh, I didn't do anything to you. Mind your business. Yeah. I don't like how people talk about space. Hot take, but I don't think we should just look at other planets as a way to enrich ourselves. Which I should probably describe further. We use terms like colonization a lot when talking about other planets, and mining operations, and people like moving there for that, and that's cool. It's important that we get like more resources and stuff, because we have a limited amount just being on our planet, and it would be really good for everyone, but I don't want people starting extremely damaging mining operations on the moon, because I want the moon to, at least in some capacity to be something future generations can enjoy as much as we do. And I feel like I feel that same way about a lot of the solar system. Because, listen, I want post-scarcity as much as anyone else, right? But not at the cost of the natural beauty of our universe, or at the cost of people being indentured servants on far-off worlds, you know? I feel like, and this might just be because I'm a dirty commie, but under capitalism, I don't know if we'll be able to treat space in the way it deserves, and people in the way they deserve, in our pursuit to explore outwards. Does that make sense? Do you guys get my take? Like, I understand the benefits, but there will always be, I think, under capitalism, a group of people who will suffer, and I think that might be made greater by the fact that on a whole other planet, who's gonna stop them? Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah. That's my feelings about it. Just using the word colonization has a very heavy weight upon it, just in thinking about the way that Europeans and Americans colonized other indigenous people's homes and used them in the similar way that we're talking about using space. Like, I understand it's different because it's unlikely that we'll have indigenous peoples who will complain about us going onto other planets and mining the fuck out of them, but we gotta fix our problems here before we think about going somewhere else. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, it sounds great, but, like, here we have issues that would make... I don't want us to make mistakes in how we treat people on our way out, you know? Space is glorious and humanity is wonderful. Yeah. We gotta fix our problems everywhere else first. Like, our environment is not doing so hot. And people are really poor and unhappy. And I feel like space, if we allow it, may be utilized by only the wealthy and affluent to get away from the problems that they start. I don't want the Earth to be made into a trash bin. And then them to move to Mars and just have their best life. I'm so cool. Our future is heading towards cyberpunk, dystopic future, instead of a solar punk utopic future, and that's sad. Yeah, because if we just invested in solar power, what is so wrong about it, dude? Like, I get it. You're making a lot of money from oil, alright? But lawmakers, I understand that it costs a little bit more to just focus on solar power at this point. But like, where's the... How could it make things worse in our lives? To have a lot of our energy not be based on fossil fuels and resources that will eventually run out. But then again, I don't think the people in charge of our countries really care about that. They just care about money, which is unfortunate and sad. I feel like humanity can be a lot more than we are right now. Because we're so innovative and collaborative and kind. And we're kind of slacking. That's just my opinion, though. Deep thoughts about the future of humanity while mining for netherite in a block game. You can just do better, but lots of people just think, oh well, that's how it is. It's not only like this because we're not doing anything. And that's the worst part. It's like, guys, we can do something. We can. It doesn't have to be like this. Like, everyone fully thinks that, hey, haha, our environment's probably gonna get super fucked up in the next 50 years. Haha, haha. Isn't that funny? It's hilarious. Oh well. At least I'll be like 80 by the time it happens. Like, no, dude! No! I don't want to die in a climate crisis. Guys, can we do something, please? Can we just do something? Like, all the lawmakers are like, haha, I will be dead by then. Oh well. No! Not oh well! Most of your constituents will be alive! Come on now! I'm very invested in the act of living. It's very important to me that I live to at least 50, which is like a very low bar. Woo! Like, we can do so many cool things as humans. How about we don't kill ourselves? Can we not kill ourselves? Please? I think that's not that hard. Like, come on. We can't just trust the billionaires to put their blood money into it. We gotta have a more active effort here. Like, how many people are focusing on picking up the Great Trash Island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? That's a big issue. Why aren't we focusing on that instead of space? There's literally an island's worth of trash just clumped together in the Pacific Ocean. Come on, y'all. This is embarrassing. When the aliens get here, it will be embarrassing. I will be embarrassed. Giant garbage patch is something I think about a lot. Yeah, I think about it a lot. Are we not, like... Shouldn't we have big ships go out there? Like, for just a month. A month. A bunch of ships just going out there and picking up all of the garbage in the Great Garbage Patch. I know a company dedicated to cleaning up ocean trash. Yeah, but we need more. We need more. We need a dedicated effort. We're too fractured right now, all concerned about different issues. And there are a lot of different issues we should be concerned about. But I feel like the most immediate one is, like, the one that will kill us within the next 50 years. Like, that seems pretty important. Like, I want healthcare reform, don't get me wrong, but if we just had all of our Navy go out and pick up all the garbage, mwah, chef's kiss. Oceancleanup.com, yeah. Like, why are we so concerned about wars, dude? The climate's about to beat our ass, not China. What are you on about? I don't give a fuck about what China and Russia are doing. I don't want to die in a hurricane. I live in Florida. Do I look like I want to die in a flash flood? Is that what I look like? No. No. Like, listen. Listen. It's not that hard. Like, it is an extremely complicated issue, but it's not that hard. I don't know. I have so many thoughts. So many thoughts. The worst part about it all is, like, you know that you're one tiny person in a collective of tiny people, but mostly you're just one tiny person, and your thoughts don't really matter that much, and your efforts don't matter that much. So it's kind of like, damn. I really wish I could change this. Don't really think I have any methods of doing so, though. I sure hope my lawmakers get their act together. Ooh, that's alright. Give! No! Yeah. When humanity starts to think of itself as humanity and not divided by national borders, I think it'll be good. Yes, yes. Oh fuck, please don't make me go through another existential crisis before bed. I like talking about this stuff. I know that other people, like, get sad and frustrated, but I just really enjoy talking about this stuff, because I think about it a lot. One thing I find funny is that Cleopatra had the Roman emperors on a fucking leash, but what's the only thing that people say about her? I heard she was hot as fuck, bruh. That was later, Cleopatra was not known for her beauty, she was known for her being extremely intelligent, like knowing 8 different languages and shit. The slander about her only being a pretty face came later because, of political reasons related to her. You should be sad and frustrated with the world, that's how it is. Like, yeah, I'm also sad and frustrated, but I'm extremely invigorated in talking about it because at least that much it feels like, hey, we're in this together, you know? We're all talking about it. We all get it. This is a thing that's collectively happening to us. Oh, and I'm sorry that the VC felt too real. If you don't want to listen to this, you can just mute or leave. Like, sorry. I'm not trying to send you into an existential spiral. But this stuff is, like, important. It's fucked up what's happening to us, okay? I don't want to die in a hurricane. That's not a thing I want. I'll stop right before the lava. Oh, it's all good? I'll just zone out? Okay. Well, you see, you can't let people think for even a second that women held power over men. That's just crazy. The only way a woman could hold power over a man is if she was really fucking hot. Like she had big bazungas. Absolutely massive bahunga mungas. May fall asleep though, so consider this my preemptive good night and kiss to the homie. Kiss to the homie as well. Among Us? No, bazungas. Massive bahunga noongas. Bazonkers. Ungalunga, Ungazana, Among Us. Among Us? Among Us. Then in the highlight, I'll just like add I'll zoom in and I'll add the meme format and it'll do the dun 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 dun. Great job, me. Good at it, good at it. You know what's weird? How unbelievably young all the really popular content creators are now. I mean, Asterix taught me that she had pretty nose. That's it. And that she had seizure on a leash. Seizure on a leash. Leaving notes in the VOD for your future self? Yeah, exactly. Fuck, what was I saying? I had a thought. What did I just say? Isaac, help me. Before I read the on the leash. Oh fuck, it's gone. It's gone. Young CC's, that, yes. They're all my age to like 25. Most of them are like my age. What the fuck is up with that? Why am I the same age as Rambo? Like, listen. Intellectually, I can understand. I'm the same age as Rambo. And but come, guys. I don't know how to face the reality that like people my age, and I know how I am at my age, have suddenly been thrust into such a position in which they have the brightest spotlight on them and literally millions of people watching them constantly. Like millions of people watching them constantly with the expectation that they will be perfect in the way that only the internet can be towards content creators. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I started an investment account, yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They just hit like... I cannot even comprehend how absolutely overwhelmed they probably are right now. Like, it was probably easier during the pandemic when they didn't have people walking up to them all the time because they were inside. But like, when as things open up and as they go outside more, they will not be treated like normal people. It's so weird. I read, you read On a Leash, and I thought, would fit well into my self-insert Naruto fanfic. So your self-insert Naruto fanfics, how are they going? I don't write self-insert Naruto fanfics anymore. I used to when I was like 14. I was really into Naruto because I was like the same age as the characters, but I don't write them anymore. I don't. Just not as interested in writing for anime fandoms anymore, because I'm just not as interested in anime anymore. I don't like the tropes that are most common now. Like, I'm very aware of them, and I don't enjoy them. Like, I'm tired of the booby shots. Those really annoy me. Like, the booby jiggle that makes no sense, and doesn't even need to be there when in the context of high school girls. Yeah, I'm just kind of tired of anime now. What are you writing now? Drop links, bro? Now I write more Dragon Age and Game of Thrones fanfiction, I would say. Like, stuff like video game fanfiction, like Skyrim, stuff like that. Jujutsu Kaisen is superior Naruto? Fair. Yeah, but a lot of the tropes that are common in anime don't appeal to me anymore. I'm hyper aware of them, and I don't like them. I've written fanfiction for anime fairly recently, and it got extremely popular, but I didn't like that it got popular because I didn't want to write more. That's why I read the mangas, no giggles. It feels weird seeing all the tropes now. Yeah, like, after not watching anime for a while, and now in the context of, like, being older, it's really uncomfortable to see the fan service and to see the female characters constantly treated like they're not actually people. I don't enjoy it anymore, like, in the way I could before. I guess it was different with Naruto because there wasn't fan service as much during the first series, and that's what I had watched. Because all the characters were, like, young, but I want to experience the story, not booba. Exactly! Like, if I wanted to watch something where boobs go jiggle, girls make weird sounds that normal women, adult women, and even high school girls wouldn't make, I don't have to get it from, like, mainstream anime. There's no reason why it should be there. It's like, listen, there are other websites you can go to for that. You don't need to put it into mainstream anime. It feels like it detracts from the story and makes it less appealing. And it feels like it's... I don't like how women are treated in anime. Like, I genuinely don't. It ruins the experience for me as a AFAB person, I suppose. Woman, I guess, if I put that on there. Or even just in general, if they were extremely sexual about how they treated the men, I would dislike it just as much, because bi flag, I like men and women, I find it extremely uncomfortable in how they treat women. Like, there's a serious sexism problem in Japan, and I understand that, and obviously that influences their works that are created in their culture, but, I mean, I read Beastars for a manga with anthropomorphic animals. It's really good. Beastars, I noticed, doesn't have as much as that, and I appreciate that. And part of that, I think, is because it was written by a woman. To be honest. Ugh. I don't know. I'm tired of boring isekai harem animes where the main male character looks the exact same, and we're all visualizing the same guy right now. I know it. It's boring. It's boring. Yeah. It's, like, extremely boring. I've read isekai fanfiction that is 1,000 times more enjoyable than most any isekai anime I have watched. Like, genuinely. Like, I mean that honestly. And, like, that's not to say that fanfiction is a lesser form of media. That's just in comparison, people who weren't paid to create this work, like, who aren't making money off of it, did a better job. Why is that? I finished the manga. The anime adaptation of the Beastars is 100 out of 10. Cool. I'm glad that it's a good adaptation. That's always nice. That's why, trash count is superior. What's trash count? Am I forgetting something? Yeah, I don't know. Anime feels kind of stale to me. I don't feel like it's made for me. And that kind of limits my enjoyment. Because, like, obviously, not all media has to be made for me, right? I enjoy stories that aren't about people who are exactly like me, but I feel like it's almost hostile to women sometimes in the way that it treats them. It's technically an isekai, but very different from the bad harem isekai black-haired boy. Okay, good. Good. You know what? Kirito was dumb. The only thing good about SAO was the concept. There, I'll say it. It was mad weird that they had his sister have a crush on him. That was weird. I know she wasn't actually his sister, but she was his cousin, and that doesn't make it better. She's his first cousin. It makes me not want to show an anime I enjoy because I know that there's parts of it that make me feel uncomfortable. Exactly! It's like, if I can't have, like, my sister walk in and look and see what I'm watching because I know that there's gonna be, like, a unnecessary booby shot, why would I want to watch that, dude? Like, what's the point? Like, it's different with certain animes that play with the fact that, with that trope, like Kill la Kill. I love Kill la Kill. Because the fan service has a point. Like, the whole point is that the fan service is fighting against the restriction of clothing. Like, that's funny. It's enjoyable. It has good characters. The main character's a woman, and she has agency, and so does every other female character. All of the lead characters are women. And they're very cool. So yeah, I've read it. Try that anime on Netflix. It's 3D CGI, but half the time it feels 2D. You still talking about Beastars? Kill la Kill is so good. I love Kill la Kill. My favorite part is that they imply that Mako and what's-her-face go on a date afterwards. That's funny. Kill la Kill's good. Kill la Kill is the only anime that I will give the pass for excessive fan service because that's literally a part of the plot. It's literally the point. The fan service is the point. Yes, Beastars? Yeah. I figured, I was just asking. I'm really hoping Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint will get the animation adaptation because I feel like it will make all other isekai and gamer animes have to step up. Mako and Gamagori, I think? No, the main character and the cute brown-haired girl. Not the big broad guy, though they were cute together too. They were funny. God, it's been so long since I rewatched Kill la Kill. I should rewatch it soon. Let's finish up this tunnel, and then I think we'll go and fix our... Yeah, we'll get some EXP. Yeah, Mako and Ryuko. Because in the after credits, they had them, like, in cute clothes. Going out on a date and stuff. It was nice. No, I don't think Satsuki and her went on a date. I'm gonna get some EXP and fix my pickaxe. My very cool and PogChamp pickaxe. I think anime as a media is really cool because I love animation and I love art, but yeah. To close up that topic, I feel like anime could be so much more because it's so groundbreaking in animation and art. But it's slandering it. Who are you? Are you mad at me? No, they're running from the thing, okay. Ryuko? Is it supposed to be pronounced Ryuko? Wait. Ryu. I don't know how the fuck. Listen. I may be quarter Filipino Japanese, but that Japanese is a quarter of the Filipino, okay? Alright? Oh. My life just flashed before my eyes. Another manga I really loved was FMA. I never read the manga, but I did really enjoy both animes. I will say. Very good, very good. Thumbs up. You know who wrote FMA? A woman. That's why Winry is cool. Ryuko? Ryuko? Yuko? Ryuko? I could be wrong though, since it's like before college was the last time I watched it. I can't believe you can still remember the names. Because it was probably just as long for me since I last watched it. I was what? A sophomore when I last watched it? No, oh my god, the first time I watched Kill la Kill, I was in middle school. Not a manga, but Avatar The Last Airbender #1? Absolutely. Avatar The Last Airbender is the best. I love it. One of my favorite animated TV shows. Animated things in general. My favorite animated anything is probably The Prince of Egypt. Not even Christian. I just really enjoy it. The art, the story. Mwah. Very good. Me like. Like, don't follow any of the Abrahamic religions. I will always watch Prince of Egypt if you put it on the TV. As a art fucking nerd, the animation is just beautiful to me, coupled with the music. And then we'll smelt this debris. Alright, I think after I fix our pickaxe and smelt the debris, we'll be done for the night. Though, do I have enough debris to make, my pickaxe netherite? I'll check. I'll check after we smelt it. Maybe. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. Look at all those bony boys. They're bones. They're boning. Wait. No. No, no, no. Wait, wait, wait. They're not. No. I take that back. I take that back. I didn't say that. I didn't mean it like that. No, they're not. They're not. Listen. 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 Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that. I didn't say that. I never said that. That never happened. I never said that. I'm gonna kill these skeletons. No, 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 nobody clip that. Oh. Oh, guys. Well, Twitch.tv just told me that I canceled the subscription. What subscription did I cancel? Wait, which sub did I cancel? I don't know. I see somebody. Okay, it got clipped. All right. Okay, that's all right. Ooh, somebody left a comment on my fanfiction. Oh, I like this one. She's got so much attitude. Westerosi lesbians, let's go! I'm gonna have to cut that out of the VOD, because if just saying that, people will know what fanfic it is. I'm sorry, little one, but it's already on Discord. Fuck. Fuck. This is unfortunate for my career. I'm gonna have to do an apology on Twitter. I didn't mean to say that the skeletons were boning. I meant, like, they were... I was just saying things with bone in them. Twit longer. No, not a twit longer. It's just my response. And then the twit longer tweet. And the link. Oh, no. Oh, that'd be so bad. I don't think I'm popular enough to pull that off. I really don't. Like, I don't think that's a thing I can do. Jesus Christ. Oh. Does anyone know how people get popular on Twitter? It's on AO3? Your mom is on AO3. My response to it longer. I didn't mean skeletons were boning. I'm sorry. They were just being funny skeletons. I'm sorry to all the skeletons in chat that were offended. No! No! We can't satirize the actual offense that some minorities take to some stupid content creators. Please. Shoot the link to the fanfic profile? I don't know if I can, Vin. Is it safe to send it to you? You might leak my fanfiction. You might link it. You might tell everyone what my username is. What if I'm super popular? At TommyInnit levels even, dare I say. I can't have everyone finding out what my fanfiction account is. I can't have them all joining my fanfiction Discord. Do you know what that would do to me? Do you know what that would do to me? No, they're not allowed to join my fanfiction Discord. That's for me. It's the trump card. No trump cards for you. I won't leak, promise? You liar. I trust no one. No one but Licky. No one but Licky. Skellabone. Skellabone. Look at those pelvises. I have to make another twit longer. Thank you for watching ads. The skeletons are doing your I'm sorry. Okay, that's the third twit longer. I'm sorry, guys. I trust you too. Heart emoji, but only for Licky. Heart, heart, heart. Company named Canada Goose. I'm back. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I've never been in a town in my life. Listen, you give me your profile, I give you mine. Deal? Nope. Not a deal, because it doesn't have the same level of impact if you give me yours. The bones are back in town. I don't think that's a fair trade, Vin, because you wouldn't face possible future raids into your fanfiction Discord. You got a profile, Vin? Cool? Oh, Lord. Yes, started it Friday. Oh, you got your profile on Friday? What site is this profile on? It's on AO3, Licky. He's got an AO3 profile. Bobbing. Weighing. Moving. Oh good, you passed the test. Licky is my first and final defense against evildoers. I still think it's funny that you guys immediately, upon learning that there's a possibility that our fanfiction server could be raided by people, if I ever got popular as a content creator, to like fucking immediately start planning out measures to start screening people before they could come in. Like... In my head, I was just, we locked down all of the invite links, and then we don't let anyone in. Maybe we give them a quiz about my fanfiction. The most fucking exclusive fanfiction server there is. Listen. Listen, Licky takes their job at it as what is probably head moderator very seriously, okay? Our server is full of finely curated peoples. At this point, I'm only going to give the link to people who write, like, really good comments. Like, directly sending the link to the people who write good comments, like, you are good. You come to my server. We've got to protect the culture we've created. Commenting time. No, dude. Oh. When I get like 5 paragraphs of deep introspection into my characters, you have to take the link off of Lazette. True. I mean, I don't think I'll remove the links from where I put them before, but directly putting them underneath comments of where people write really good comments incentivizes people. They're like, oh, she likes it when people write super long comments? Because I've actually noticed that since I did that, I've gotten more people who wrote really long comments and then joined the server. I need to read up on the lore. Honestly, Isaac, if you wanted into my fanfiction server, I'd let you in. I'd let in Emily, but I don't think she reads fanfiction. She would not understand what was going on. She would also probably start fights with people. What fandoms do you enjoy, Isaac? Tell me, are you more of a slow burn or an angst guy? Or even a slow burn angst guy? Your pick is repaired, by the way? Oh, right. I didn't notice. Thank you. Alright. Dumb. I didn't notice. Thank you. I was just focusing on talking. Alright, time to start smelting this. Let's get the ancient debris we already have. Okay. We got 2 netherite scrap. Netherite. So we need gold. I couldn't remember if it was like normal gold or what's it called? Normal gold or nuggets to make it. I think it's enough. Yep, that's enough. I can't make 2, but I can make 1. Let's upgrade our pickaxe. What do we get rid of? Oh. Alright, this is our repair. Do I have a smith? I don't have a smithing table. I don't need this. I have... Boop. Yeah, block eater. Love the slow burn plus awkward flirt. I'm a bit of a slow burn guy. Because none of them are sure the other is interested. Oh. Honestly, I'm not really a romance person. Other people are super into romance. I don't get it. I mean, romance is good, but like, I usually like the main plot more than romance-focused stuff. You know what, Isaac? I'll give you a link to my fanfiction server just so that it's funny because I gave it to you before Emily. Because that amuses me. Yes, yes. A 1-up. Our bond is stronger than Emily and Jerry's combined. Here, let me get it. I'll send you the link right now. Super exclusive, I know. I sent you the invite. Oh my god, I love requited unrequited fix, where both parties think that they have unrequited love for the other, but it's mutual, and then the idiots finally get a clue after some sort of life-threatening event. No, I hate that, because I think they're both stupid. I'm like, come on, guys. If you just spoke to each other, you would know that you both like each other. Why are you dumb? That's how I go about it. I'm like, why are you stupid? Why don't you talk to each other? Idiots. I'm like, all of this conflict could easily be solved by talking to each other, and that makes me mad. Okay. So we upgraded our first ever netherite gear, which is cool. Okay. I've joined before Emily. I am happy. Yes. You've owned her. You destroyed her. Be careful flexing it though, because I don't know if I actually want her to join my fanfiction server. Because I know that if you don't want to talk or like participate in the fanfiction stuff, you just won't talk. But if she joins, she will immediately be like, I don't know what's going on. Oh. Nope. Why did I go out of my house? That was fucked up of me. Oh, great. Now it's in. Is it inside? Okay, no, it's not. But you know how Emily is. I love her dearly. She's very dear and close to my heart. I think of her as like a sister. I don't know how she would react in a fanfiction environment. I don't know how that would work. I don't want to risk it. Vin, Licky, you are just... No. There's a lot at stake. Yes, the peace of my server. Peace of my server. Childhood best friend. I don't know how to weigh that. I don't know how to weigh that. She's real important to me, but I don't think she would be enlightened being a part of my fanfiction server. I don't know what the pluses would be. Honestly, I don't even know if she like thinks about the fact that I write fanfiction very often, so she probably wouldn't even think like, I wonder if she has a fanfiction server. You know what would be spooky, Z? What would be spooky? My drink is empty. As if there was a mob that was designed to go after your specific type of origin? No! No! Anyway, I gotta go. It's 3 hours, by the way, so I figure you'll be ending soon. Yeah, I'm ending soon. Goes after you when you're phasing through the earth and shit? That would be horrible, and I hate that. Why would you say that? Why would you put that into the universe? It's been fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Actually, on that note, it has been fun. I'll start closing now. It's the end of the stream. It's over. It's done. It's been fun, but we gotta go. It's been yum yum. Thank you, Dizantine. I didn't even know you were still here. Thanks. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. Next stream, presumably on Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be talking to some of you probably on the server after this. Remember to join the Discord server. You're all in the Discord server. It doesn't even matter. But anyways, bye. Bye.